Taurus, 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 why do I keep hearing celebrate good times? Come on, let's celebrate and party with you. Come on now. Now, you could be dealing with a 3, that could be a fish or a Piscean, or it's someone's birthday. But I just keep hearing, I keep seeing someone dancing, going, celebrate good time. Sal, Sarah, Steve, Sassy, Sandra, Cassandra, Casino. But like, I don't know, I'm seeing like flashing lights and like, celebrate good times, come on. There's a party going on right here. Let's celebrate on and through the year. And the good times and the laughter too. So you might even be like just going out, like, I don't know, just going out in the town and just kind of like, fuck it, bruv, let's just take the bra off and just let them bounce, baby, and like, let the good times and the laughter too, right? So, I don't know, unless you're just feeling really good, Taurus, like someone's making you feel really good, really positive, really happy, and you're like, man, I feel really good. I've got like a fresh, vibrant energy about me. I've got a spring in my step, okay, or stepfather, or stepmother, or something like that, but or step throat, or strep. Hopefully you haven't got strep, or strep throat. But I'm definitely hearing like S's. Steve, Sarah, anybody good with S, okay? S and M, so some of you might be getting up and kinky. S and M, let's strangle the shit out of you, come on. So, what the hell is that? No, bondage? I don't know, S and, an S and an M. So it might be a Steve and a Maria, or Stephen, I don't know, S and M. S and M and M and S. M and S, okay, Evanescence. You might be getting a load of money, or essence, the sense that makes none at all. So it could be the none, or it could be just like odor monkey fart, or you're just selling a load of products and stuff. But I'm also hearing like, the sense that makes none. Evanescence, essence of a, fuck knows, bruv, essence. It's the essence, it's the elixir, it's Sal, by shame. It could be product selling. Oh, it's essence, by shame. I'm definitely picking up a same-sex relationship that's here, hello. But like feeling like, it's a party going on right here. Come on, girls, let's celebrate from right behind the year. Come on, yeah. Snap, snap, snap. Snapping your heels. What's that, Piscean? Snapper? Someone could have a whipper-snapper. Whipper. Whip it, Glenn. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Someone's getting whips and chains. What the hell, is it Alice? But like Alice in Chains, or like whips and chains. What the fuck? Oh, well, they said Piscean. Taurus, go on. Getting the old whips and chains out? Are you connected to a devil? Like a Gemini or a Capricorn? Let's get the whips and the chains out. So, damn. Like, what is that? Woo. Think you're making me blush here, Taurus. Go on. So anyway, Taurus, let's see what you got coming up for your week. Because esoterically, spiritually, it sounds like a fucking good time, whichever way. I'm having a good time. Let's see, Taurus, what have they got coming up this week? Please don't be Harry Potter. So, could be Hogwarts. And you're like, I can't wait for Hogwarts to come out. I'm looking forward to Hogwarts. Anything got PS5? Hogwarts Legacy. A leg? Give us a leg up or a leg over. Someone's trying to get their leg over here. What I keep hearing, like I'm trying to get my leg over. Someone's probably just trying to get laid. Just going to get my leg over and just see. I don't know. Someone could be dealing with the karmic energy though. So let's put a fucking downer on it, right, Taurus? If you or they are dealing with a karmic energy, that could put you in a bind of like a 3. Okay. But everybody deals with karmic energy, where luck just is not on my side. Now, it can either be you or the other person, but just luck isn't seem to be going in my favour. Okay. Let's see. What's there in Flavor Flav? Someone that runs a vape shop or flavouring? Baking cakes? Baker? Are they baker? Baker's man? Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pack it and prick it with B. Let's see. Taurus this week, please. Me old Tauruses. Boo! Comes in with a Libra. and then comes in with an ending. Someone is coming to a show near you with nothing. I don't know where your channel messages come from, Taurus. Life Path 5, don't forget. Life Path 5, Taurus or Sag. Okay, it doesn't matter because we're dealing with 5 energies, right? That's how I read. Or Eat, Read, Love. But there is something where someone is trying to balance things out and they can't decide whether this is an ending or whether it's a beginning, because someone is really dealing with this 10 energy here. So you might be seeing signs of 1-1, 1-1-1, of 11-11, okay? Could be soulmate, twin flame. You could be dealing with like a Scorpio or an Aries person. Taurus, what's going on with Taurus this week, please? It's the inevitable end, man. It's Jim Morrison. So you got the Fool at a distance. Oh, my words, Taurus. Please give Taurus a good reading. 10 of Wands and 5 of Wands. Oh, dear, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What's happening, man? Nothing? Is nothing happening for someone? Like I said, it could be happening for you, but it just isn't happening for the other person, which is what I'm kind of, well, I'm not really wishing bad luck on anybody. But like, you know, you got 5 and 1, which is a 6, which is kind of like, ooh, like I'm not getting any attention from anybody. Like there's nobody that seems to be paying me any attention. Ah, Taurus. Everybody wants a bosom for a pillow, right? Yeah. Unless, like, the Wheel of Fortune can mean where someone has just had like a fucking sharp dose of reality and start thinking, I really need a reality check. Like, you know, I need to come back to Steve to make sure he tells me the truth, right? And it could be where someone has been let down. The Wheel of Fortune can be where there's no reconciliation, there's no way out, and the only way I'm going to get out of this is by ending something. And it could be where you're kind of going through like the dark night of the soul energy, where you're kind of like, shit, you know, I really had expectations here, but it isn't what I thought it was, and I'm going to have to snap out of this, you know, and I'm going to have to realise that it's an end. Like, there's no beginning. You've got 10, 10, and 10. It's like this monotonous energy of just going around in a hell loop, okay, and going around in circles, doing the same thing every single day, and just repetitively thinking the same, doing the same, and nothing happening, when it's probably because some of you are probably coming to the well, I nearly said reconciliation, but like more to the point of like, this could really be over. Like, you know, the knowledge of that this really could be it, you know. All right, Steve. Let's see. Because nothing's happening, Taurus, for someone here. Taurus, 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 Taurus. What's got coming up for Taurus this week? So there's the 6 energy moving on, but then you get 3. This could be that court case that's really looming over someone's mind here. You got 3 and 2, which is a 5 again. It's putting you guys at your 5 energies, like the lower vibrations of maybe like a Sag, Taurus, Life Path 5 energy. It can be putting you in the lower vibration of that Taurus, okay? So it can be a lot of worry on my mind and a lot of like mind on my money and my money on my mind. But just like, right here. Something is always on your mind, like Elvis Presley, or on their mind. Let's see, or minder. A minder is also like a child minder, or a child... Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh no, I don't want to go down that road. Why did I nearly say that? Child abuse? Child molest... Ooh, can't say that on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Child abuse, child manipulation, that word that begins with M. Oh, I don't know what this is going to court here. It might be because of some sort of, because I'm hearing sexual abuse here, and I was abused. I don't know when that was, but I'm definitely hearing that I was abused here. And it's so weird, Taurus. Sometimes when I finish a reading, right, and I'm going to have to be blatantly honest, because for some strange reason, I lay down for 5 minutes before I do another reading, and I have a cigarette and I have some water, and I lay down, and then after 5 minutes I get back up, right? And in my mind was a scenario playing out just what's coming to my mind now. And in my mind, I was going through, like, I have a conversation with spirit, and it's like I'm having a conversation with myself. And what I was being shown was this energy of the devil, of chains, holding someone down, right? And this was coming up in my mind. And my response to it was, I thought that this would be a reading, right? It's weird when you have a premonition. It was a premonition of advice to give someone. And it was to do with abuse. And it was to do with heaven and hell, that we are presently in hell, like chained down by grief and chained down by past experiences that have literally destroyed my life, okay, because of possible signs of abuse, okay. Now, I would say physical, but I'm picking up like metaphysical, physical abuse, because I'm picking up like child, okay. So if any of you suffered through that, what message I got, you may not want to hear, but what I was saying to myself is, you've got to do your job and you've got to give over the message that was told to you. And that's what I was told. And it was, if you look at it like this, the devil can consume you, can absolutely consume you. And it can make, if you look at, right, we're birthed and we're given like spiritual gifts, but we are in hell. And we have to fight our way through justice, okay? Which means like Judgment Day, okay? Judgment Days are 2. And it's the crossover between heaven and hell. When bad things happen in life, and they have been very devastating for someone to not be able to move on, something in someone's past energy of when being a child happens to them, and it destroys their fucking life. Like, it physically destroys their capability of moving on from it. Because the thought of what happened with the devil is an energy of, I can't get away from this. Like, the devil is consuming my every thought, and my every past experience is consuming me. But you have, and I picked up a 2 in my head, I'm not kidding with you, and the advice from the 2 that they were telling me to give was, you have 2 choices in life. If you have presently been in a hell type sort of fucking dirt circumstance, that is Dirk Diggler? What is that, Dirk Diggler? I don't know. That's a porno thing. I don't know. Something here is coming through sexual abuse. Okay. The advice was, you got 2 choices. You either stay in that Capricorn devil energy, okay, which is Saturn, and you let it consume you, and you let it consume everything about you, which is money, finances, your life, moving on, unable to find hope because I can't get out, and I can't get it out of my life or my mind, and I can't do it, and it consumes me. That is the devil laughing in your face, pretty much, okay. So that means that that is consuming my energy and the majority of my time and my mind and my life. You have 2 options. You either fight to go up towards heaven and forgive yourself, not the other person, forgive yourself, okay? Don't blame yourself and fight through that dark energy where your karmic experiences is worse than another person's. Another person that just goes through, oh, divorce, yeah, you know, didn't work out right, relationship, No, I'm talking about physical abuse here, okay? Very hard to discuss of like, well, just move on. Of course not, right? But what the esoteric spiritual way of looking at it was, what I was being told, if you're not bored yet, is that you've got a choice of letting this consume you and make your life go out of control. Spiral. No money, no time, no effort, no life, no nothing. Can't do it, don't want to, won't do it, can't get it out of my mind. Destroys my life, karmically, physically, had enough, kaput, very aggressive, very wound up. My life is spiraling out of control. It's because you're connected to a devil energy. When your life externally goes wrong, and everything goes wrong in it to do with finances, money, and God knows what else, and it goes wrong, and it goes wrong, and it goes wrong. It's because you're connected to a devil energy. Now that means physically connected to someone, or metaphysically connected to someone, or, there's 3, metaphysically connected to a thought that consumes one's life. If you are metaphysically consumed by a thought, then the thought is past, which means I have 2 options. I either live and let this consume me for the rest of my life, or I fight the devil. Because if you look at the devil laughing in one's face of thinking, well, we made this happen, in order to risk temptation of what happened, you're going to have to now fight harder than other people. And you are now going to have to find your own way out of the dark, which means forgiving God. Because if God gave birth to Beelzebub that made that happen, and you blame Beelzebub, you blame God. Okay, if you blame God, which what you'll probably say, oh no, I don't. You must do, because if you don't, then why did that person allow that to happen to you? If God was in charge of what happens. Okay, so you can be like, oh, God this, God that, God, what, really? If God made that happen, why would he make that happen to you? Why would he allow that to happen? So you're obviously having a physical experience of the past of what you went through, of not being able to have faith in yourself to be able to get yourself out. That's why he's telling you, you know, the only person that can get you out of this is yourself. Now, you might say, but there's no way that I can do that. I can't do that. Exactly. I can't. So like I said, two choices. You either live in the state of can't, or you live in a different state of can. Now that might be moving. I need to move from this state because the state that I'm in is not giving me nothing but fucking dried up lemons. Okay, so I have to move. I've got to get out. What do? Job. Okay. Robin Robertson. It's consuming my every thought. I have no way out. I have no luck. Okay. Luck is not on my side. It never has been. Okay. So it consumes your thought instead of trying an effort to fight for the light. You gotta fight to party. Okay. So let's see. Two options. Sorry. You let it consume you, or you try to forget it and move on. Try to forget it and move on. Now, like I said, it's a difficult choice, but if you want your life to be better, it's only you that can do it. Nobody else is going to help. It's only you that can do it. Now, you can talk to marriage counsellors, you can talk to counsellors all day long, but they're still going to make you relive the experience of it because you're going to be thinking about it. You're going to be going over it. You're going to be thinking, well, I need to keep going back to the past to relive it and relive it and relive it and relive it to see if that gets rid of it by thinking about it. No, that does not get rid of energy by thinking about it. What gets rid of it is by trying not to think about it. Okay, that's the only thing that frees you from the torment of pain, is to not think about it. Okay. Let's see. Taurus this week. So, 8 of Cups, the Tower. You see, emotional breakdown after emotional breakdown. The fear of non-reconciliation. The fear of things not working out. I'm having a breakdown. A mental breakdown. Physical one. Upset. Crying. I can't go. I want to go, but I can't. Where am I going to go if I can only go to the Tower? You know, the Tower is what gives you a new beginning, you know. But it might be some of that new beginning that someone here could be afraid of. I'm afraid to let go. I'm afraid to let go of the thought. I'm afraid to let go of the person. I'm afraid what will happen. Taurus this week, please. 2 of Cups. Judgment. There it is. You see? That's what I was seeing in my mind. The crossover. Okay. Fearing dying. Fearing living. Fearing of someone dying. Fearing of someone passing. Fear of being alone. Fear of being on my own. Fear of getting ill. You know, it could be a hypochondriac energy also. I'm always ill. I'm never well enough in order to do something. Like I said, it could be one's thoughts that are driving you crazy. I'll tell you what I just found out for you guys that are not bored by me giving discussions, because I like it. I've discovered a lot about my depression and ADD. And do you know what I've kind of come up with? It's what I'm consuming. It's what I'm eating, and it's what I'm drinking. And it's to do with stomach bile, biodegradable stuff within the stomach. Because I have a lot of, not fast foods, but a lot of foods that say low in fat, count the calories, 350 calories, no fat content. But they replace that fat content with synthetic fat content. So that goes in the stomach, and the stomach does not have time. So what it does, it feeds bad energy, and it feeds the stomach bile that doesn't heal. So it stops my vibration of life. So so my body isn't producing certain elements within my mind that create like ADD, adrenaline, dopamine, stuff like that. It's from the stomach. It's because it's congested that much with shit food, okay, and not vegetables and fruit, and worrying about, oh my God, the calories. Stop calorie counting, it doesn't work. Calories in, calories out, bullshit. Okay, because you will crash. You'll get this energy, what I do. A week, brilliant. A week or so, brilliant. Then all of a sudden, because my body hasn't had significant amount of fat or any fat at all, and I've just been worrying about having synthetic fat that's bollocks in a carton that says low in fat, no calories, it's full of sugar. So again, when you look at the whole process, it can be depression. It can be what I'm eating, what I'm not eating, what I'm drinking, sugary drinks. Loads of monsters, loads of sugary drinks. I'm not drinking water. So what did I do? Started drinking water. I stopped getting headaches, right? All of this stuff here could be what one is also consuming. That is another message for someone. It's what you are maybe consuming that could be of depression and ADD and disappointment and upset. Because I'm ungrounded, okay? Because I've given up on life itself. Things are not working out, might as well just stuff myself like I do, okay? No, Steve. No, people, okay? Signs of health may not be good here, okay? Now, that, like I said, that can be a dark thought that is consuming someone, because I am not picking up a relationship here. This reading is not about a relationship. This is about individuality, and it's about finding one's sanity also here as a message. Now, you do have hope at the end of the tunnel because there is a sign of light. Okay, there is a sign of light. Someone here could be really ill here. But there is a sign of light because there could be a new energy here that saves the day. Okay, or Colin. But saves the day. I do keep picking up a lot of drug and alcohol stuff here, like or what someone's consuming, or let's see, Taurus. Yeah. There's a brighter day since I met you. There's the devil energy, you see. If you go back into this devil energy with an X energy, you're going to go straight back to the devil again. When the devil is present, that's why life starts to spiral. Because karmic justice is being served. It's being worked on. Okay. So it means that time is the greatest healer of all. But if you've been healing for that long, then you need to start realizing that I've already healed and moved on. But the devil energy comes back into the fold here, and it starts to create more of a where you can go backwards into year 6. Year 6 is now what we've left. We're now in 2023, which means we've gone into year 7. Year 7 is where people are getting out, trying to escape, trying to move, trying to go on, trying to move on. If you go back into a scenario that was this, you go backwards because you go back to year 6, roughly. Capricorn, Gemini energy. You go back into that. Okay. So 7 is about forcing oneself away, moving, okay, to new energies, to new experiences, to new life experiences, to new people, not older people here. It's about moving on here, Taurus. Okay. That's what I've got so far. So, let's see, because like I said, this can be drug, alcohol, can be tablets. I'm consumed by the amount of tablets and the stuff that I have to take here. You know, like I said, if you're like me and you have ADD, it's not about what they're going to give you with ADD. It could be within your food. It really could be within your food. I think I found a doctor, I think his name was Thomas Scott, and he did an hour speech to a person, and it was about bio stuff within the stomach. That don't be fooled by, you know, packet foods that say low in fat and low in calorie, when really what you're doing is having synthetic sugar and trying to cover it up and thinking, well, that's okay because it says it on the tin, but it isn't really what it is inside. This could be someone that's in prison and it really isn't what they thought it was going to be. You know, this could be expectation. I had an expectation, I thought it was going to work out, but I'm suddenly coming to the expectation that it isn't going to, and that I need to stop what I'm doing, and I need to now concentrate on the end and not the beginning of time. I need to concentrate more on the ending and coming to terms that this isn't happening, you know. I did it on my twin flame first one, you know. I think it was Angelic Karma that I had a reading by. And she had the guts in order to actually tell me that this isn't fucking happening, you know. It's not going to happen. And I had to wake up. And a tarot reader had to tell me, and I had to listen, and it hurt. Realising, bruv, you know, you've been 7 years fucking spiritually contracted with a person that nothing's ever happened. And you need to wake the fuck up and realise that it isn't going to. Now, it wasn't quite like that, but it was pretty much like, you know, you've got to stop it because it's not happening in the future. I think I had a whole deck that came out. Even in the future, it's not even happening. So I had to start changing my mind and start looking at it and thinking, okay, now I really do have to wake up, and now I have to start smelling the roses and realise all this time I've been an illusion thinking that I need to keep waiting for this to happen because it's my twin flame. Okay, it's not the fact that I didn't find another one or another one or another one after that. It's just the fact I needed to get away from the first one. Okay, and realise someone needed to tell me it's fucking not happening. It's not going to, you know. Hurt, yeah, but do I have to start changing my mindset? Yeah. I have to start tweaking things and thinking, whoa, sharp dose of reality there, you know. So let's see. Taurus. Any messages, please, for Taurus to be aware of in their environment, please? So you've got keeping it private. Pulled over. Now be very careful about drugs or alcohol. Anybody that drinks or drives or anything like that being pulled over. There's an energy here of someone that's forcing themselves to have a private. I think that some of you might be contacting someone that is with someone and you're keeping it private, but it's driving you crazy here. It's like, you know, we keep it private, we talk, we go through it, it's Judgment Day. The privacy is driving one crazy because it's still not going anywhere. Like, it's so karmic that it's an energy that the devil has tricked you. The devil has tricked you. Okay? The devil does do that on your awakening because you're open, you're awakened. So you contract more towards dark energy, learning to become more light energy. You have to do that. So when you're first awakening and you're getting kind of like, whoa, what the hell's going on? We're in hell. You've just started to experience hell when you wake up. Because you wake up in hell. That's why you start noticing about control and narcissism and fucking people and God, aggression anger and soulmates, right? So you start waking up, and the first energies that you are given is the devil, is a contract of karma. That means that it isn't the one. It isn't the one. It's a karmic experience that tricks you and fools you into thinking that this is the one. Happened to me. I did it for 7 fucking years with a Libra, right? And it wasn't. It wasn't the one. But did I pick up on signs and synchronicities along the way? Yeah, sure. Her name was Danielle Martin, right? And I was driving along, and all of a sudden a car pulls in front of me when I'm driving, and it says Dan. It says Dan on it, right? Not if that was not one fucking show of a sign to say, yes, this is your twin flame, right? Does the car pull forward and a fucking lorry pulls in behind that and it says Martin? Right? A whole name, first and second. First name and surname. One car first name, lorry on the back of the thing, Martin. Right? Hello, Danielle, if you're watching. Right? But that was like, well, there's a sign. I've got to keep doing this. Why? Because I was being tormented by the devil. I was being tormented by the devil. I was the wool had been pulled over my eyes spiritually to make you fight through that to see if you can. The temptation, the desire. Oh my God, you're so desirable. You're beautiful. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm so drawn towards you. I can't get this out of my mind. Okay, I'm being tricked and fooled by the devil for lust. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing that because it's going to be, I know, no. The devil, for some of you here, I'm not saying it's a Capricorn or a Gemini. I'm not saying that it is. You do have 2 6s here. But what I'm saying to you is that the story is the devil is pulling their wool over your eyes. The devil itself, Beelzebub, not Capricorn. It can be if you're dealing with one. But like it's pulling wool over your eyes to make you believe in what isn't real, what isn't true. It's making you do that. Okay, especially if you're going through this, an awakening. You're going through an awakening and the devil is like, right, haha, let's now start attracting these energies towards you to make you believe in the non-believable, to start seeing things that you believe in. Do you believe in it? Do you have faith in God above? If not, bye-bye, Mr. American Pie. Okay, you could be experiencing band camp. Right, one day at band camp, where's your whistle go? Well, if you listen, you'll know. Twit twoo, give us a whistle. Let's see. One more card for Taurus. Triggered. There you go. Triggers. But they're watching me. I know they are. Well, that shouldn't be bothering you. I need to delete all the comments because they might be watching. Don't worry about it. Okay. Don't let someone have control over your mind because you're worried about what another person may or may not do. They're triggering me. I know they're watching me. Well, you can keep doing that, but that's the devil. It's the devil in disguise, making you worry, panic, fear, anxiety. Okay. The only time you should be worried if a person is watching you, if they're a psychopath. And if they are, well, then you need to move. Yeah. Okay. But you've got where this person just triggers every single little piece of you. And it consumes you. Like it consumes you. But my twin is triggering. Oh, you've got to get out of that. Okay. You've got to get out of that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there at the moment. Taurus. How you doing, Taurus? Yay! I think we come up with celebrate this reading. Come on! So, I wish I hadn't have said that one at the beginning. So, like I said, man, this could be the other person that's celebrating the fact that they're not in this anymore. And they're kind of like, well, thank fuck for that. You know, I'm just saying, right? Now, we don't know how your reading's going to turn out because I haven't clarified them yet. And clarification is everything, okay? Because it can start showing different signs, okay? So I'm going to draw you 3 cards down the side here to give you your outcome at the end of the week. And then we're also going to then start clarifying these cards maybe with other ones, but the right away. And then we draw the 3 cards in of your outcome, and then we clarify those to tell you what is still going on towards the end of this timeline. Okay? You can find that on the silver or the gold tier provided below, which is Patreon. I really would appreciate all your guys' help and support. Thank you for giving it a like, share, comment, subscription, and all that sort of stuff. I really appreciate it. See you later.